see you again, and I am excited to show you this look that I just recreated from New Year's Eve. I am using lots of palettes today. I'm taking out the Laura Lee palette. I'm using some drugstore NYX products, my Tarte palette, and I am excited to show you guys this look. So if you want to see how I got this red smoky eye, then just keep watching. And today I'm going to be filming a red smoky eye. Someone's talking downstairs and they must not know that I'm filming. Anyway, so as you can see, I have my base on. I've got my eyebrows done, my face, and my eyelids are primed. So I just took my concealer and took it on my eyelids, pressed it out, and set it with setting powder. So just to do a little once over, I will take my fluffy blending brush. This is the Rose Gold set. And I will just go in with a matte white shade. You could take the NYX palette white shade. You could take any cream matte in any palette. The Tarte one I used in my last video had it. The Laura Lee palette has it right there. So really you can take any white matte. So I'm going to take the one from the NYX palette, and I'm just going to dust this all over my eyes just to set any cream product we have. This just gives a strong base. And if you guys want to see my full face tutorial, that's my last video, and I will link that in the description box for you guys. So we're going to go in with the Laura Lee Los Angeles palette, and I'm going to take the color Bomb Diggity. This is kind of almost a pukey orange brown shade. This is that one right there. And you can use any warm brown shade. This is the Tarte palette. Any of those shades will work. In the NYX palette, you could take this burnt orange shade right here. Any shadow will work, just a light transition shade. So then I'm going to take my mirror. I have a little bit, always tap off the excess. We're just going to put that right in the crease. Make sure everything's blended out. This is just a nice color to start with. And I don't put this shade in the inner corner because that's usually where I put shimmers, and I just don't find it necessary. So as you can see, I've got some color back in my lids and the crease is defined, which we want. And I'm going to use the shade Cray Cray. This is the more orange shade brown. Take that, tap off the excess, and just go right under that shade, first shade we laid down. And then the same on the other eye. Avoiding the inner corner. So as you can see, our crease is dark. Getting darker. We're just laying down mattes right now. I always put matte on in my crease on the outer corner, and I always put shimmers in the middle, or on my lid. By the way, I got this really cute brush container from Hobby Lobby in Rapid. $8 and it was half off. It's great. Fits all my brushes. So next we are going to start to warm up the outer corner. So I'm going to just take a crease brush. You can take any crease brush. I'm using one from Real Techniques. It's just a fatter crease brush, and I'm gonna go in with the shade Kooky. By the way, if anyone knows me, I hate that word, so this one right here. And this is going strictly in the outer corner, so nothing in the crease, just right on the outer corner. And this is kind of a way to start transitioning into the reds we're doing, the dark, deep colors. And the same on the other side. And I'm going to get close up here. And always making sure to buff it up so you don't have a harsh line. So that's that palette. We're going to move on. So now we're going to go into this NYX palette that I showed you guys earlier. And we are going to take this chocolate brown shade. And we're going to take that on a fluffy blending brush. This is one from the Morphe collection, the Rose Gold collection. So I'm just going to take that, tap off the excess for sure, and then we're going to lay that more towards the lid. So we're going to go right next to the lash line, and this is kind of a shade used to transition into this, like the glitter sparkle shimmer shade, just so we don't have like a harsh line. And see, you really can't even tell I'm putting it there, but I'm just kind of making a gradient for the shimmer. And then if you ever need to blend, just take a clean blending brush and just hit that outer corner and just kind of buff up, just so everything is natural looking. There's nothing natural about this look, but that's okay. Okay, so now we're gonna go into the Tarte Chrome Paint shadow pots. Now these need a packer brush to be put on, so what I use for this is I use a synthetic, this is for concealer, but I use it for packing on shimmer. It's just a flat top. It's very thin. It's great for packing on color, but what I will do first is spray this with some setting spray or MAC Fix Plus if you have that, or even get it wet with water to make the shimmer stay on more. So I've got my Urban Decay setting spray, and I'm just gonna dampen this. And then I'm gonna take my shimmer. You could use any shimmer. Palettes have shimmers in them, individual shimmers, glitters, anything sparkly, and it can be any color you want, but today I'm using a burgundy red. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to look down, and I'm just going to start packing this on the lid and the inner corner, just right where we left off with shadow. We're going to start packing this. I got a lot of compliments on this look for New Year's, so watch out. So as you can see there, I'm going to do the other eye and add the setting spray or water as needed. Blending is key, so take your time. Don't need to rush. Okay, so now we've got our first base of shimmer. I'm going to wipe off this synthetic packing brush. So now I'm going to go back in the Laura Lee palette, and these two bottom shades right there are shimmer shades. So I'm going to go into the shade In One Ear, and I'm going to grab some on my brush. I'm going to spray it once again. And I'm going to lay this in between my matte and my shimmer. So this is going to go right in here just to smoothen the transition, so we don't just have glitter and then matte. So then I'm going to go back in with a crease brush, and I'm going to dust that off. I'm going to go back into that brick shade we used from the NYX palette. Dab that, tap off the excess, and then just hit the outer corner again, just to darken it up. And then I'm going to go back in with my clean blending brush and just hit the corners. Okay, so now we're going to hit the inner corner. And I'm going in with my Tarte Pro palette that I used in my first video, and I'm going to get a pencil brush this time. This one right here. It is called Glam. Just going to swirl that in there, and I'm going to hit the inner corner. Like that. What I will do now is I will go in with a brush and just wipe away any fallout that we've had. And sometimes I will see things and I will go in with like a transition shade and just blend out so we don't have any harsh. Sometimes you have to step back and look, but that's what it looks like so far. And what I've been loving lately is this. This is a mini palette from Lancome. Honestly, this came in a gift set, but you could use any really blinding highlight that you have. There's a lot of great ones out there. And take the lightest shade, so just any bright highlight shade you have, and pop that in that very inner corner just to highlight. Like that. And then I'm also gonna highlight my brow bone with this. And now it's time for liner, and today I am using the Tarte Double Take eyeliner. This is a dual-ended eyeliner, so on one end you have a felt tip point and the other end you have like a nice kohl liner. I just line the top, so that's what we're going to do now. And I find that this liner is really black. Okay. And so on New Year's I did wear fake lashes. And I don't wear expensive lashes. I use the Ardell, and it's a great brand. You can find them at Walmart, Ulta, and these are the Demi Wispies in black. So usually I would wear lashes, and I wore lashes on New Year's, but just since this is a day look for me, I'm just going to wear mascara. And today I'm using the Benefit Roller Lash. Great mascara. I would highly recommend purchasing this one. And I'm just going to apply a fair amount of mascara. So I'm going to finish coating my lashes and I will be right back. Okay, so that was my last step. I got my upper and lower lashes coated with mascara, and now I'm just going to take some highlighter and finish off highlighting everything. So I'm going back with that same Lancome shade in the eyeshadow palette. You can use eyeshadow for highlight any day. And this one's really blinding, so I have to be kind of careful with it. Just gonna go on my upper lip, tip of my nose, my cheeks. And then I'm going to take my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray and just fan that in, and then I'm gonna dab all the excess off, set that powder in, And there we have it, guys. This is the final look. My recreated New Year's Eve red smoky eye. And I cannot wait to see you in my next one. Bye, guys.